Right, here we go. Right. Let me just post this here. Say hello to everybody. Good morning, everybody. Happy Halloween. Wow. Let's share this baby. Say hello to everybody here. Good morning. CJ, David, Carrie, Armulfo, Vernon, David, Wayne, Zen Master, Dr. Serena, Sandra, Ricky, Dave, Jill, Ed, Omar, Wade, Timothy, Jody, Brian. Good morning, Brian. Penny, Roddy. We had a lot of people here today. Richard, Roddy, Penny, Robert, Michael, Heather, Brian, Glenn, Duzzy, Jesse, Henry, Dennis, Gustavo. Good morning, Heather, Ringo, Art, Kea, Pat. Got a lot of people here today. And if I miss somebody, I apologize. I'm kind of going pretty quickly through the list here. Please don't take it personally. Hope everybody is doing great today. Hope you guys are all doing fantastic today. We got Charlie. Good morning, Charlie. Robert, Richard, Deborah. Good morning, Cam. This is a t-shirt that I got from Cam. Thank you, Cam. Scott Stradamus. Love it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Here's a picture of me and my daughter this morning. I'll post it later on the Telegram channel. Look at my eyes. She's 11 years old. She's growing up really fast. And you can see Harry here in the background, too. This is my walkway. When you walk into my house, this is the view that you get. Anyways, just wanted to share that with you. That's Rachel. Rachel says hello to everybody. Figured I'll shove some goodies. Gaston, good morning. Dr. Serena, Eagle Beagle. Carlos. Oh, Carlos, funny enough, it's funny, Carlos. I just was turning on my monitor to see that ASML, and I got sidetracked. Thanks for reminding me. Actually, yeah, it broke down yesterday, pretty good. Actually, did break down pretty good. Uh, Pat, John, Henry, yeah, 11 going on 21. Tell me about it. Tell me about it. And my other one's 20. She's going to be 21 in the summer. So you guys got to take it easy on me. I've got two daughters. I get enough. I get enough stress at home. All right. Let's say good morning to everybody. First of all, I want to tell you guys something important. Customer Service Live. If you don't go to Customer Service Live, you guys are going to miss out. Cam is showing you guys a lot of the things, and Gustavo, not just Cam, and Gustavo is showing you tons of goodies that I show you guys that a lot of people don't remember the first time. And then Cam will show them to you. Good morning, Ben. Good morning, John. Good morning. And so I highly recommend you hang out. Good morning, Rich. Good morning. Good to see you. Welcome. And Volatility, my friend, is here. So that's the first thing. That's the first thing. And you think you should be special? I grew up with five sisters. Ay, ay, ay. Whew, Thomas, my condolences. Hey, Karen, good morning to you. Haven't heard from you in a while. I hope you're okay. Yeah, we're going to get a lot more people today. And actually, that's what I wanted to tell you. That's the big announcement I wanted to make. So today, today's a big day. Today's the day that the clock goes on and the stock market officially wakes up. The stock market is supposed to be bullish from this point on till May. So, Dr. Serena, we're probably going to start seeing more and more people. I imagine it's going to pick up more after the election, which is what, 4.5 days away. But my point is that we're starting to get into a bullish season. And you will find that a lot of traders, not a lot, I would say maybe 15 to 20% of traders, when May and June comes around, they just stop trading till October. So, do I recommend doing that? Not really, but I know some do. Some do it because of business. Some do it because they don't want to. They don't want to trade during the summer months. But I see it all the time. Rich says, I must say, in customer service is where I learned to navigate the software and analyze the morning picks. Exactly. You see, here's the thing, guys, and I'm not trying to sell you guys anything. Think about it. People have trouble. They watch my videos. They have problems figuring out what I'm doing. They could go to Cam. Cam gets the same question over and over and over and over again. By now, he's a professional at like, I mean, if you think you're going to ask him something that's going to surprise him or Gustavo, everything I'm saying about Cam, I'm saying to Gustavo too, but everything that they've heard it all. That's what I'm trying to say. So the odds are, if you have a problem, they will understand what the hell the problem is. Okay. All right. Dave says, good morning. Finally on the computer. They must believe in the sell in May and go away. Yeah, they do. They do. So again, good morning. Good morning, Angie, Edgar, Jacques, Frank. Good morning to everybody. All right, so let's begin the analysis, but I just wanted to let you guys know, don't be surprised if volatility starts coming up again. And don't be surprised if you start seeing a little more movement in the market. Volume is really, really low. So I will be live in my VIP room today. Here's a link for that. And I will be doing a live class today. I will be doing a Halloween class, a special Halloween class, and I'll be talking about seasonality, amazing seasonality. All right. So I may even give you guys some free picks if you behave yourselves. I'm going to ask Matt to find some really good stocks that do well between now and May. Yeah, Carlos, they are awesome. That's right. Let me post that testimonial there. That's right. Yeah, don't think that it's that it's just me. It's there's a lot of people here making all this happen. Okay, a lot of people here making all this happen. I missed. I may miss a lot today. We have a Halloween party today. We have a daycare. There's going to be a lot of candy with toddlers and infants. Ay, ay, ay. Take aspirin with you. Louis, good morning. Good to see you. Rebecca, good morning. Good to see you guys. Kirk, good morning. So we got a lot of stuff going on today in the pub. So don't miss out. Now let's get into the market. Nasdaq is down 140 points. It's the Nasdaq 100 futures are at 20,390. You could see that the low is 20,287. If you look at the futures contract overnight, and I just want to kind of show you what's been going on. If you look at the futures contract overnight, here, just want to go intraday. Yeah, here we go. 2 days, right? So you could see this is yesterday's trading session, and look what we've been doing the last. Here, let me go one. This is what we've been doing the last hour. We've been going straight up. One of the things I tried to teach you guys is this. So last night, news comes out on Microsoft and Meta, right? Okay, it's nighttime, right? There's hardly any liquidity. The only thing you have is the night market and the overnight market guiding you. Okay, so you got traders trying to readjust their positions in a time when there's hardly any liquidity. So all the moves up and down are going to be exaggerated. Good morning, Ray. Good morning, Patrick, Darren, Robert, Manuel. Good morning to everybody and happy Halloween. So the moves, wow, look at this. We got a lot of color in this room today. We got orange, blue, behind me, purple, very colorful indeed. So it's not unusual to see crazy volatility at night when you have FANG earnings because everything is out of whack. Dave says, thank you for sharing about following others and not thinking of coordinating sectors with their picks versus yours. No problem. And I'll talk about it more, Dave, in the VIP room today. I think you guys need to get the bigger picture. I think you guys are still, you're not doing this, but you're doing this, but I want you guys to do this. That way you'll be able to really tune out. So again, notice since the lows came at about 5 in the morning, at about 3:30 in the morning. But since then, we've been rallying. We've been kind of moving higher. So my point is, thank you, Dr. Serena. I appreciate you doing that. I really do appreciate you doing that. My point is, don't go and I'm not suggesting you should avoid. Um, I'm not suggesting you should crazy about pets. The market will start staying open 22 hours a day, not the entire market and not the option market, which means nothing's really going to change. Okay. So, because most markets are already open electronically 22 hours. Point is, don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe when you see low liquidity at night. Okay. Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe when you see low liquidity at night. It doesn't, I mean, it's meaningful, but don't like take it for gospel, because again, it's nighttime. It's nighttime. Um, you know, look at the SPY. The SPY dropped down here. Look at the gap, and we've already filled half of that gap, or maybe a third of that gap in the morning. Let's look at semiconductors. Let's just see really quickly what they've been doing. And you could here's my chart, and you could see overnight here. This is from 6 a.m. We went. This is from 6 o'clock in the morning till right now. We've been going straight up, straight up. Now, if we go above, now you're going to write this number down, aren't you? Uh, you are going to write this number down. Promise me, you're going to write this number down. If you don't write this number down, you're missing out. This number is about 493.65. If you start seeing us trading above four, let's just say 490, let's just say 493.75. 493.75, that means we're starting to fill the gap, okay? And look at where we're at now. We're not that far away. So hopefully we'll start filling the gap and moving higher. On the SPY, we went all the way down here and we're already filling that gap nicely right here. You could see right here, we're already filling that gap. On SMH, we're already on SMH, or almost. We're literally at the gap on SMH. Congratulations, sassy trainer. That's amazing. That's a big achievement. Good for you. Good for you. And you'll notice that SMH is bouncing on the daily off of the 15 right now. And the QQQ is right at the 15 right now. Now remember, this is all overnight data. It doesn't. The markets can open and we can completely. We are gonna gap down. There's no miracles out there. But again, don't just look at overnight data and start making big bets at the morning. The market has a way of correcting itself. Also, we have major earnings tomorrow. You have Intel, Amazon, and Apple. So there are many times we'll see a 180 reversal when two FANG earnings were bad. The market goes down, starts coming back up, and then starts moving higher. So a lot of this could be a shakeout. Congratulations, Rebecca. Congratulations, guys. So my point here is that be extra careful. Remember what I said beginning of this week, and remember what I said later this week, and remember what I've been saying every day this week. Lower your position size. You're going to have a lot of volatility. Volume on SPY futures almost double of average over the last 30 days. Yep. Yep. Alexander, this is where it starts. This is where it starts. Right now is this is the period where it starts. Good morning, by the way. This is what I was talking about a few minutes ago. This is when the lights start turning on. This is when investors start coming back in. Uh, that's pretty funny. So you got MasterCard tomorrow, you got BMY, you got Uber, but more importantly, look at these three. These three have a huge firepower, so we got to be very careful. Today at 8:15, you have the personal income and outlays report. I highlighted for you the only things that matter. We're looking for these numbers, obviously, to go down. This is uh, the consumer, price index for personal income. Personal income. So we're looking for personal consumptions and personal income to increase, but we're looking for the consumption expenditures to decrease. So we want to see this and core decrease. If they don't decrease, we're going to have a problem. Yeah, today's Thursday. When I say tomorrow, let me explain. When I say tomorrow, I mean after the close. we, what I mean is we're gonna get the reaction of this tomorrow. Sorry, that who was it? Found treasures. You're absolutely right. What I meant to say is we're going to get the reaction of this tomorrow. Okay, the reaction of this tomorrow, and the reason for that is if you look at Apple right now, oops, you could see there's no reaction. There's no earnings right now. If you look at Amazon right now, there's nothing. So down 9 point, less than a point, less than a 1%. So my point is, we don't have the reaction of this till tomorrow. Sorry about that. I should have been clearer. Yeah. I like that, Dave. I like that. I like that. So again, be careful. Be careful. Don't make big bets. Keep your. Don't be very stringent today on the market. All right. What about crude oil? Crude oil is coming back up a little bit, not a lot. I'm still bearish on crude oil. We're below the 50-day moving average. I'm going to stay bearish on crude oil, and I will only take shorts to the downside on energy stocks because we're below the 50-day moving average. If we were above the 50, if we were right here, I'd probably not do anything. And if we start coming back up here, I would probably start looking at longs. But I don't believe the trajectory is very bullish for crude oil, and I'm not really seeing anything that would cause it to move higher. Okay, 10-year notes. Now this is a major problem. This is called a credit crunch, something that I've been talking about for quite some time. Interest rates are going higher, and the Fed is singing a pretty song and pissing on our leg and telling us it's raining. All right. Don't fall for that. They are going to lower rates. I believe now they have to start lowering rates. Now they bought the kid the bike. Now the kid's like, look, Dad, I need the Oakley. I need those Oakley goggles, and I need the helmet. And my girlfriend won't talk to me unless I get another bike for her. I'm making all this up, obviously, but you get the point. Now we're having a problem. The kid got a little taste. Now he wants more. Sounds like I'm talking about drugs, right? And meanwhile, interest rates are going higher, and Powell's going to spin it to you and tell you everything is absolutely fine. You know what I'm going to love? I'm going to fall off a chair if he says that. If he says something like, if he starts saying something like, us lowering rate has already made an impact in the economy, or us lowering rates has already shown some signs of improvement. I am literally going to fall off the chair if he says that. Okay. Yeah, exactly, just Jen. Yeah, exactly, Kevin and Jen. It's a drug. So now the kid, his friends aren't bugging him anymore. He's got the best bike in the neighborhood. Daddy's got to pay his MasterCard bill, and he's late. So Uncle Sam raised it to 40% interest from 30% interest. Daddy's now stressed out. Mommy doesn't have a job, and the kid's riding that red line bike or that Diamondback bike all the time. So the point is, this is not good. This is what the Fed has done has not given us any benefit whatsoever. Okay, as a matter of fact. Anybody who has a credit card debt or an adjustable mortgage will argue and say that that the Fed has hurt them so far. Okay, and this isn't an opinion. This is the bond market. When bonds go down, yield goes up. So again, this is not good. And we're not really like holding on or reversing or anything. Every time it goes up, it comes back down. We're below the year-to-date VWAP, the quarter-to-date VWAP, which now you should change to 10-1, by the way. You should have changed it about a week ago. And the 200-day, I mean, basically we're below everything. So the point here is this is very bad, and this is going to weigh on the market, especially interest rate sensitive stocks. It might not have been fully priced in yet, but I'm telling you it's going there. So how then are we entering a bullish cycle? Well, Thomas, the Fed can start controlling. They could put their foot on the pedal. They could start lowering rates half a basis point, which in my opinion, they have to do. Yeah. Yeah. Thomas, I didn't say we're starting a bullish cycle. I never said anything about starting a bullish cycle. I said the traders come into the market this time of year. Liquidity starts up again. Trading heats up. I never said anything about a bullish cycle. I never mentioned anything about a bullish cycle. I said liquidity. folks start coming into the market. I said historically, this time of year is a bullish cycle. I didn't say anything about a bullish cycle. Did you guys hear from me that we're entering a bullish cycle? If I said that I never said anything about any bullish cycle. Yeah, don't put words in my mouth. Nothing about a bullish cycle for me. Yeah, I didn't say nothing about a bullish cycle. All right. Gold. Gold started coming off yesterday. Remember what I told you? Don't yeah, I never said anything about any bullish cycle. When momentum levels, when you have 55% of stocks trading above the 200-day moving average, that ain't a bullish cycle. That's a cycle when things are slowing down. Remember my example with the gas pedal? I'm simply telling you seasonally, over the last 100 years, what has happened. I'm not telling you what I think is going to happen. No, I never said that. Yeah. I never said that. Uh, the bond market is highly dependent on foreign buyers. They seem to be sitting on the sidelines, very much so. Investors coming back and liquidity, nothing specific about bullish. Exactly. Nothing specific about bullish. Carlos writes everything down. Carlos is extremely. Carlos, next time I write a one of my books, one of my booklets, remind me to call you and send it to you for review because you're genuinely very good at that. You just said that if QQQ goes above 493.75, we will start filling the gap. That's exactly what I said. I didn't say anything about any bullish cycle. So I try not to talk beyond 2 days, guys. So yeah. So just FYI, me personally, I try not to give an opinion that goes beyond 2 days. I think that I have a pretty good predictive ability over a 2 day period, maybe 3 day period. If you start asking me about anything beyond that, that's you need a time machine for that. Yeah. Yeah. Seasonally we're entering a bullish period. So I think gold will come back to the 8-day EMA. I think gold will meet the 8-day EMA. So I really don't think there's a need right now to buy gold. If you currently have gold, you don't need to liquidate it. You could just hold on to it. But I would wait to initiate at when we're at the 8-day EMA. Okay, that's my 5 cents. China, bullish China. Well, China's down. You could see right here. China's been below the 8-day EMA now 2 days in a row. They huffed, they puffed, they sent, they, and look at volume, by the way. Look at volume over here, and look how volume has been going down. That's not a bullish sign. Okay. That's not a bullish sign. This is the top 50 Chinese stocks. So, you know, if we break the 3068, I think we're going to hit the 50-day moving average. Eagle Beagle, I hope you're doing well. So China bearish, gold neutral, 10-year. I don't think we're going to go down that much further unless the report today is really bad and it comes out in about 6 minutes. I have my handy dandy. I have my handy dandy TC 2000 right here. Let's look at QQQ. Still moving higher. Look, still moving higher. Look at that. Higher, higher, higher. We're now above the 15-day EMA on the QQQ. We're still not above that level, but we're almost there. Look, almost, right? Hey, Vano, good morning to you. Folks, don't forget my compadres and associates, Cam and Gustavo, customer service live from 10 to 1 p.m. every day. Don't forget, I will be doing VIP room at noon today. Remember, we're not doing 11 a.m. Thursday and Friday. We're now at noon Eastern time. And I'm going to have an ultra cool Halloween special for you where I'll be talking about seasonality, the most bullish period of the year according to seasonality, not according to me. Okay, according to seasonality. But I will ask Matt to pull up some really high quality seasonality stocks longer term, which were not even supposed to be on this broadcast, and I'll ask him to point him in our direction. Okay, so we can have some fun in the sun. One second. Why is this not updating me? Okay, it is updating me. So be careful. Be careful with the market today. Folks, please, I'm begging you, keep, and well, it's maybe a little too late now, but I hope you listened to what I said earlier this week when I said lower your exposure. So let's look at the other part of all of this, volatility. Well, here's the thing. Volatility is up less than 5%. Now, volatility is at 21, which is warning there's some crap going on. There's definitely some monkey business going on. Remember this line I drew for you guys? And I told you if we go above this line, we're going to have some downside volatility. If we break the downside level, we're going to go higher. I'm just going by, I'm just kind of repeating what I said yesterday and adding to it. So yesterday I said, and which is what I do every day. I try to make a continuous show so that if you watch my yesterday's show and you watch today's show, it's like watching a movie continue. So yeah, and that's really good for beginners who come here every day to get reinforcement. So so you see how here, let me go to 1 day. So this is today. This is overnight. Earnings comes out on Microsoft. We huff and we puff and we huff and we. This is hourly. This is one of these is an hour. So look at how we've been doing overnight. We are now in the gap. We are now in the gap. See, this is in the gap. So if you look at 10-minute charts, you could see right here. What I'm hoping is that this continues dropping between now and the time the market opens, and that by the time the market opens, we're back down here. Point is, this is the last 25 days. So you could see. Now, if we start breaking above 2184, that means things are turning negative again. If you see us coming back into the 20 level, if you see volatility up only 1% or 2%, the odds are this is just going to come down. And if you see volatility go back below 2085, we're going back into neutral zone. So you see, I'm not saying we're going to have a super bullish period. I'm not saying any of that. I'm giving you guys specific levels to make decisions. And I'm giving you these levels so that you stop anticipating and start confirming. Okay? Confirming. Confirmations are a lot better than like Richard, do you ever anticipate or do you always confirm based on the numbers I give you? And please feel free to be as honest as the day is long. So again, you see this is not as you would think with the market down 200-300 points, Microsoft down 4%, this would be more of a spike like this. I'm not really seeing that. And we're already at the lows here. Literally at the lows. So what I'm hoping for is I'm hoping that the QQQ, do me a favor so I don't have to keep looking at the QQQ. Would somebody let me know if we get into the gap over the next 20 minutes on the QQQ? Okay, let me know, please. And I'll put up the bond market right here so we can keep an eye on things, okay? So again, volatility, and this is actually one of the most important things I wanted to tell you today, that when I see something crazy overnight, the first thing I do is I look at volatility, okay? I look at volatility. And this volatility, while it's not great, this is not suggesting a huge crazy move. This is suggesting an overnight overreaction, because you could see we're well here. You could see we're well in the gap right now. See that? Is this helpful to you guys? Is this helpful? Does this calm some of your fears? I hope this calms some of your fears. All right, let's talk momentum levels, and we'll get into the stock market. So on the 50-day moving average on the S&P, you only have 54 stocks, which short-term is saying that we're getting a little bit overdone to the downside. You still have a very healthy 72% margin on the 200-day line. On the Russell 2000, not so good, 53 and 58%, a lot of vulnerability here. But we haven't had earnings on the smaller cap stocks yet, and they haven't really been influencing the market, and they don't have a lot of institutional sponsorship. So it's Rich says confirm. I set alerts to the downside when waiting for a pullback, and then I also set an alert to the upside once the low is reached. Asset has to confirm it's going to come back up. Exactly. Good, 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 good. So Russ, look at the Dow. Dow's pretty good here, but the Nasdaq 100, 61%, 58% above the 200-day moving average. We have a lot of vulnerability in the Nasdaq 100. We have a lot of vulnerability. Okay, a lot of vulnerability. Yeah, yeah. It has to confirm. Assets have to confirm. Overall, sectors are doing okay. There's nothing really crazy right now. Consumer staples are really, really cheap right now, but otherwise we're okay. The news came out. I would be more than bullish. October have given us the normal swoosh down, so I have to wonder whether the swoosh could still be coming sometimes, but you have to trade each day as it presents itself. You have to trade each day as it presents itself. Did you hear that from Penny? The word of the day. You have to trade each day as it unfolds, which is why we're here every day. Uh, Unemployment came in lower. Let's see. Bonds are like nowhere. Let's see. It takes a minute sometimes. Does anybody know what the core is? Point three. Point. Let's see here. Really. Let's see what jobless is. Okay, 216. Good employment claims. Good jobless claims. This is good. This is good. This is really good. But not yet. Let's see if my handy dandy. See, Matt uses my trade exchange. So here, guys, enjoy this. Oops. Here's the numbers. Here are the numbers. It doesn't let me print so much on here. I can't post it for you guys. I have them, but I can't print them now. So personal income, actual 0.3, expecting 0.3, personal annual. I want to see annual. They got 2.1 and core. They were expecting 2.6. They got 2.7. It's not that great. So here. Okay, here. Consensus 2.6. We got 2.7. So core, no, Fed is not making that much of a consensus 2.1. They got 2.1, 2.6, 2.7. Not bad, but not great. Bond market. Let's look at the bond market. Here, let's look at SPY. SPY coming off a little bit. QQQ coming off a little bit. Um, Bond market not doing anything really. But we're below here's the daily. You could see where we're at. I mean, this isn't great. Let's just say this. There's nothing crazy going on here, okay? Yeah, nothing crazy going on here. Nothing crazy. This news is not significant. Okay, but this is not good. The core PC prices a year ago were lower than now, and interest rates are going up. Not that good. Not that good. Could have been better. See, 0.3, 0.5, mixed could have been slightly better. All right, let's put everything together now, okay? Yeah, let's put everything together. Microsoft and Meta, we all know they're down about 3%. Let me see what they're down right now, actually. Meta is down less than 2% now, and Microsoft is down 3.5% now, but going up, moving higher. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. It'll be a very interesting day today. Um, we already know what happened, and they actually didn't do so bad. Wall Street major indices ended up in the red. Super microcomputer plunged 32%. Do you guys know what Super Microcomputer's biggest competitor is? Does anybody know? I'll give you guys a clue for those that don't know. It's the trade that we put on in the pit yesterday. Okay? Don't say it. But the biggest competitor to SMCI is the trade that we put on in the pit yesterday. Okay? That's their biggest competitor. Uh, Kirk, you really needed to do that, right, Kirk? You really had to do that, right? Oh, God. People just don't learn. Good morning. Good morning, guys. AMD down, not good for chip stocks at all. Lilly slumped, not good. Garmin did really, really well. Google didn't do well. No, I didn't, Kirk. I didn't ask. I said, don't post it here. I said, do you guys know what it is? I didn't ask. ADP jumped 233,000, biggest increase in 15 months. That's going to reflect tomorrow's data. Hey guys, hey Pat, I have a rule, guys, that I don't mention stocks that we don't have in the pit here. For anyone that doesn't know that, now you do. Okay. Now, Pat, I'm going to be watching you very closely from now on. If I see you doing that again, I'm going to kick you out of here. I want to make sure you understand what I just said. Comprende, Pat? I want to make sure you understand. You don't mention trades we have in the pit here. You don't. Right. Now, I know most people do it by accident, so I don't get too upset, but please don't put trades we have in any private members portal here publicly, because people who pay $2,000, $3,000, $5,000 feel like they got their money's, they didn't spend good money, right? So don't do that no more. All right. I've said it many, many times. Just because I'm giving you information doesn't mean I want you to broadcast it to the world. Okay? Thank you. Good. All right. Um, Bonus trades? What about bonus trades, Thomas? What about bonus trades? I don't know anything about any bonus trades. Um, GDP grew at 2.8%, slightly weaker than expectation. Uh, the pit is 49.95 now. Yeah. Again, listen to me and listen to me good. If you are in the pit or any of my programs, please refrain from posting positions that we have in that room in any of our public forums. If you can't figure out the reason for that is, well, let me think. You paid, somebody else didn't. Is it fair for people to get free trades? I don't think so. Stop doing it. No, it's not okay to mention any trades from anywhere in here unless I give them for free. All right. I don't have the link. I don't have the link, pets. Maybe you can call customer service. They'll give you a link. I try not to sell anything here. So ADP jumped. U.S. pending home sales climbed to largest increase in 4.5 years, and I think that's really weird. I think it's happening because people are anticipating lower rates and they're getting adjustable mortgages, but people are going to be bitten in the butt because rates have been going up. This is higher interest rates right now. Interest rates, as we speak, are going out. Thank you, Clay. Thank you. Isn't it? It's a real simple rule. It's a real simple rule. Curious Cat's doing it too. It's amazing. People just, all right, guys, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to write down your names. And if I keep seeing you doing that, I will kick your ass out of this room. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. Don't do that. All right. Actually, I'm going to kick you out of the pit. So that's a better threat. If I keep you seeing you, I didn't ask, Curious Cat. Nobody asked. Nobody asked. Yes, only when I close the trade out. If I keep seeing you doing that, I will kick you out of the pit. Now, if anybody wants to be kicked out of the pit, then you're not thinking straight. All right? I appreciate it. People are just dense. So Kirk and Curious Cat and all of you who are doing that, I've got you in right here. And if I keep seeing you doing that, I'm going to throw you out of the pit. Now, does anybody want me to throw them out of the pit? No. Nobody wants me to throw them out of the pit. That's that's just throwing money away. All right. 96%, 25% basis point rate cut. I think they should do it at 100% at this point. Yeah, I only asked a yes or no question. So here's the deal, guys. If you do that, I'm going to kick you out of the pit, and that way you won't know what the next trade is. How about that? Because you're breaking the rules of the contract that you signed. So keep doing it. Go ahead, keep doing it. Please keep doing it. I'm going to kick you out of the pit if I see that again. And if you think I don't remember who's doing it, I have a photographic memory. I still remember the trade that Carlos took 3 weeks ago. All right. Dinky, you would be so surprised you wouldn't even know. You wouldn't even know. Uh, well, Curious Cat, that sounds like something that has nothing to do with anybody here, and you don't need to be telling anyone that or sharing it. It doesn't help anyone here. Uh, all right. All right. We got a lot of earnings. We got a lot of earnings on we all want to learn, accept challenging questions and answers to see whether we are improving. Yes. Core personal consumption, we already had that. Jobless claims, we already had that. Let's see how the market's doing. The bond market does not like this at all. QQQ's doing okay though. We're coming back up a little bit. You could see right here. I'm about to get into my stocks. Europe is down a little bit, not giving us any tailwinds. China closed higher today, strong manufacturing data. Now, they say they closed higher. Look at the stock. Does this look like they closed higher today? They're down 0.35 and they're down 1.28. Does that look like they closed higher today? And Curious Cat, what does that have to do with anybody here or anybody or the 500 people who are here right now? Yeah, I'd love to, Curious Cat. Why don't you call TradingView, tell them to upgrade their scanner so their scanner can handle what we have, and then I'll do it in 5 minutes. But you see, Curious Cat, just because you can't get something working doesn't mean you need to poison people here, talk about your personal problems, and take up time here. So don't do that no more, or I'll kick you out. Right. Yeah, call TradingView and tell them to upgrade their software, and then I'll upgrade it. All right? Adjustable mortgages are very bad, yes. So again, China's not doing well, not helping us at all. Japan closed lower today as investors took profit following Bank of Japan's decision. Consumer technology stocks led the decline on Thursday. Exactly, Murray. I may need to do that for all the programs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. MasterCard beat estimates. Good. And today we got to deal with Robinhood earnings, eBay earnings, Meta earnings, and Microsoft earnings. But so far, QQQ is still holding near the high. which is very, very good for us. All right. All right. Momentum levels. Let's talk about that. I am, David. I'm trying to. Uh, Curious Cat. Again, I'm not going to talk about getting your money back here. Call customer service, please, please. Yes, you pay thousands. Yes, call customer service. Just because you can't access the scanner, uh, that sounds like a personal problem. All right. So we got consumer stocks, we got tech and consumer stocks, and interest rate stocks on the upper end of the range with technology up here. You've got blue chip stocks here, but you see, look at this: consumer staples, energy, home builders, utilities, all the interest rate sensitive stocks, and all the blue chip stocks are together, are together, okay, are together. So right now, it's very, very difficult to determine what's leading and what's not outside of technology, but technology still seems to be on the up and up. So this is one of the reasons why we have to be very, very careful today and not fall for the banana in the tailpipe. Okay? Because if we start filling in this gap right here, we may start coming higher. Okay? We may start coming higher. All right. All right. So you guys see what's leading here. Let's talk about all the different things impacting the market in terms of levels right now. I want to give you levels for today. QQQ. Mhm. NASDAQ. So VVice, let me get this straight. We just got done for 15 minutes talking about how we don't talk about stocks in the pit and we don't talk about any stocks in the pit, and then you are going to write down DJT in the giveaway. Are you guys reading the testimonials or reading anything I'm saying? I mean, reading anything or paying attention at all? Here's what's going to happen. You guys are going to ruin it for everybody else, because if you keep doing that, I'm going to stop doing these morning shows. And I'll stop doing the VIP room. I do them gratuitously. Stop what you are doing. It's going to end up costing you more. Trust me on this. And I remember each and every one of you. And I'll remember you when you send me an email next time. This game is not going to work for you. Don't do it. All right. So NASDAQ right here, 498.77. We are right here right now. Now, remember yesterday I was showing you this levels and I was showing you these. We were showing you 493. Right here, 493.91. Right here, we're already right here. Right. Curious Cat, you're the one that needs to chill. VVice, Curious Cat, a couple of other people, you're the ones that need to chill. Don't inform anybody of Schwab. Just be quiet and pay attention, or leave, please, for everybody's sake. We have a really good group here. I don't want you to mess it up. SPY is already at right here. Now remember, I'm giving you levels, and I give you these levels every day. 477.32. We're right here. Right here. Be careful. The next level is 474.93, and then we go right here. Okay? SMH. Let me write this down. We got Kirk V. Vice, Curious Cat. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to remember you guys. I'm going to remember you guys real well. Keep doing exactly what you're doing and see how much I help you next time you need help. Right here, 250.80 all the way to 246. Right here. Dow Jones. Let's do the Dow Jones. Look at the Dow Jones. Remember what I said yesterday? If we come into this area, there's a lot of consolidation here, and that this area will more likely hold. This area will more likely hold. Right here. Mhm. Be careful. Be careful. There's a lot of consolidation here. There's a lot of volume over here. A lot of volume. So if we go in here, the odds are we're going to stay between 419 and 423 for quite some time. Okay. Yeah, a lot of liquidity here. So there's a lot of liquidity here. Now, let's talk about individual stocks. Okay. Oh, Russell. I haven't done the Russell yet. We're right now at 221.30, 219, 221.80, 219. That's right, Alan. That's right. There's 500 people here, but it only takes one or two people to screw it up. Don't do it. I have a memory of an elephant. I remember things that people have said to me 7 years ago, 8 years ago. Okay? Don't I'm not the guy you want to play with. Trust me. I'm not that guy. 219.53, 221.80. I'm a very nice guy and I will go out of my way to help you backwards and forwards. But if you mess with me, Clyde will get you. All right, let's talk about stocks. Uh, we have BPMC. Yeah, I remember everything. Unfortunately, everything. Okay, here. So look at the stock, BPMC. It hit the 200-day moving average. It's at the 50-day moving average. You have nothing to do with this, Angie. Your name didn't make it on my list. Right here. You see this gap? If we break the 50-day moving average, this will come down and fill the gap. But I would wait for this to first break this exactly, Karen. 88.54 right here. Wait till we break this because we're pinched. Wait for a breakdown here, okay? That's a gap fill trade. Regular trades. Thank you. Yeah, I wouldn't either, Raymond. I'm a really nice guy and I love what I do, but don't if I say don't give free trades here, don't give free trades. It's disrespectful to everybody. Further downside, BP. Oh, big time, Gina Trader, big time. And he will today. He's going to find out exactly who Curious Trader Cat is, and he's going to have a nice long talk with him today, or customer service will. BP. Dollar Tree and Dollar General. Now I'm going to give you both because they're both doing exactly the same thing. Okay, so it doesn't mean you trade both. It doesn't mean you trade both. Exactly, Sarah. Exactly. Now we're talking right here. Going to break this level and we're going to come down further, I believe. Don't please. I got an email yesterday from somebody. They had two bank stocks and they were asking me to look at their portfolio. They had two bank stocks long and they were asking me to look at their portfolio. What do I need? Do I really need to respond to that email? How many times did I tell you not to have correlated stocks? Yeah. All right. All right. Crocs. Now, just to show you an example, Crocs is one of my favorite fundamental companies. I can't stand their shoes. I would never wear them. To me, they remind me of what's that show called? Dun, 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 the Munsters. To me, they look like Munsters shoes to me. They don't look comfortable, but my father, T-Buzz, so many people swear by them. But I just can't. I can't do that. But I love their business model, but their stock is doing bad, so we sell it. You're welcome, Angie. That's right. Listen to what people are saying. TER, TER, more downside. Munster shoes, right? Doesn't that remind you of that Eagle Beagle? Now, again, I have never worn them before, but that's what they look like to me. Munster shoes. Hershey's. I've been giving you this stock quite a long time. Oh, good, good gardening shoes. That makes sense. They seem like they would be good gardening shoes. My daughters love them. CRL, PARR. Yeah, the kids love them. PARR. I mean, look at how beautiful this stock chart is. That is one hell of a beautiful chart. Yes, I think we've mentioned this stock before. That's okay, Dr. Serena. We just had 500 we had 503 or 504. We peaked. Mockingbird Lane. I think so, Murray. I think so. Look at this. Look at Guess. My cousin, my second cousin is married to one of his sons. Anthony, actually. Jackie. Her name is Jackie and his name is Anthony. Lovely couple. They live in LA. And that's the short side. Now, let's talk long side. There's a couple of A lines. Like, where are you guys going to get this kind of quality setups in the morning for free? Seriously, you know, think about it. And somebody here, I noticed somebody here said that I should do a 15-minute session for the pit. I could do that, but what's the point of me doing this all day long? So this is the pit yesterday. Let me show you guys. This is yesterday in the pit. So here's the morning, right? I posted at 9:35. I posted at 9:39. I posted at 9:51. I posted at 9:53. I posted at 9:54. I posted at 9:58. I posted at 10:09. I posted at 10:10. I posted at 10:11. I posted at 10:21. I posted at 10:35. I posted at 10:44. I posted at 10:51. 57. I posted at 11:12, 11:14, 11:21, 11:33, so on and so on and so on and so on. Why would you need an extra 15 minutes of me doing this when I'm posting every 5 minutes in that channel? So A-line, potential A-line right here on Oracle, potential A-line on MasterCard, and I usually answer all questions that are emailed to me within 15 minutes. Yeah, Stacy, every 10 minutes yesterday I was posting something in the pit channel. When I say it's like me standing behind your shoulder, I mean it's like me standing behind your shoulder all day long. Carla says we can't respond to that and the trades get lost in Galstone postings. Carla, maybe for you, I haven't got that note from anybody else except you. Um, Hey, Rich, are the trades getting lost for you? Carlos, are the trades getting lost for you? Is anything getting lost for you guys? Hey, anybody in my pit channels, anything getting lost for you guys? Yeah, I'm posting in real time. I mean, I don't understand. That's my point. Like, what can I tell you? I'm literally posting in real time. Look, in real time. What can I tell you? I mean, what else can I do? Right. I didn't think so. Carla, you got to sit there and read. William says no. Brian says no. David says no. I don't know what Galstone posting. Carla, please, if that's how you feel, please speak for yourself. But most people don't feel that. Right. Yep. Yep. Everything is good. Yeah, Carla, I don't see any problems from anybody. You know, if like 30 people told me that, I would listen. But you're the only one that keeps telling me that. Yeah. So Carla, here's the feedback I'm getting. Why would I change anything? MasterCard to the long side, TRGP, Targa resources to the long side. No, I don't, Carla, I don't get mad. Carla, you're taking a situation that I got mad on. The situation I got mad on is people posting free trades here. Nobody is scared of me. Nobody's upset at me. I respond to emails all the time. Carla, what you're doing is psychologically taking something, bringing it somewhere else, and trying to muddy the water. Please don't do that. I got upset for a very specific reason just now. I got upset because people are disrespecting me and posting trades from the pit channel that I've asked you not to post. No, I don't get upset when people send me emails. Please don't put words in my mouth. I get at least 200 emails per day. And I respond to every one of them. Okay? Does anybody not get a response from me, a nice, normal response from me when I send them an email? Please don't speak on your own behalf. Please don't speak for anybody. Nobody's afraid of anything. Jesus. Let's continue now. TTD. Yeah, Carla, nobody's upset at me. Nobody's afraid of me. There's this very specific reason why I'm upset, and that's because I have a policy of not posting free trades if people paid for a service. I know it sounds really terrible. Like, people should get their money's worth, right? Yeah, fast and polite. Exactly. I don't know. Hey, guys, for anybody here who emails me, am I not polite? Do I tell you to screw off when you send me emails? Anything like that at all? Thank you. Yeah, I answered Kay's email in 2 minutes last night. And when Ben sent me an email and I had a headache last night, I said, I have a headache. I'll respond to you later. Please speak on your own behalf. like, Nothing makes me happier than getting a nice email from you and answering your question. I love doing that. DoorDash, which I've been recommending Carla for 6 months, and it's only up 5% this morning. Still on my list. Fast. Thank you. Thank you. Where do you guys come up with this stuff? Carla, I really think you have it in for me. Nothing is getting lost anywhere. Nobody's complaining. Nobody's upset. Nobody's fearful. It's like, yeah, I'm very open. I'm very responsive. On my birthday, here, let me show you guys. Here, let me show you guys something. I want to show you guys something. Oh, I'm not going to verify myself. I probably got over 200 emails yesterday on my birthday and the day before my birthday, and I answered every one of them. Every one of them. Please speak for yourselves only. Uh, UPACS. Sky West. Beautiful stocks, right? Sky West. Now, I'm going to give you two financial stocks. Capital One, DFS. I'm giving them to you together because they're both financial stocks. Yeah, yeah. Everybody responds. Everybody's happy except Cat something that I have written down here. Everybody's responding just fine. Does he? All I do all day long is respond to email, post stuff in the testimonial channel, and set alerts. That's my entire day. Thank you, Raymond. All right, DFS and yeah, I gave you DFS and all right. So I gave you the stocks to the long side. I gave you stocks to the short side. If anybody here doesn't agree with my rules, I'm about to take off. If anybody here doesn't agree with my rules of not posting trades in the pit, if you keep doing that, we're going to have a big problem. And I'm going to have customer service reach out to everybody that was doing it today and have a little talk with them. Please don't do that, because people who have paid good money for those classes don't deserve that. If you have a customer service question, let them know. Curious Cat, there was no reason for you to tell us your life story about your trading view here. All right? You took time from 500 people to do that. Mariah says, I started following a week ago, and when the stream is on task, I learned a ton, but the people distracting you is off the charts. I actually am starting to feel confused. Me too, Maya. I'm starting to feel confused. Don't do that. All right? Have a great day, everybody. I love you all. I'll see you later. Remember, I have a class. I have a class today at 1 p.m. Please show up. And I'm also in my VIP room at noon. Please show up and we'll have a great time. Sorry if I got thrown off today. I just don't like I don't like people giving away free stuff that everybody else paid for. It drives me nuts when people do that. All right. I will see you guys later. Have a fantastic day. And thank you. Thank you, everybody. Rule splash page. I think so, Michael. I think I'm going to have to do that. I'm going to have to do that. That's right, Alexander. Thank you. That's why I'm so pissed off. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Have a great day. That's not a bad idea, Dave. Maybe I'll turn the chat off and turn it on afterwards. Maybe I'll do that too. I'm going to talk to customer service right now. I'll see you guys later. Bye, everyone.